Hello. This is my unique 6 cubic foot solar DC powered fridge. And this is my cat Artemis. Hi. Oh, bad filming. Oh my god, really bad filming. Say hi, Artemis. So it has been 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, 10 or 12 days, and I am thrilled with this fridge. And stay with this long unedited video. You will see all the little bits of my journey of testing it out and getting used to it. That's for scale. It's going to be just the right size for me. And there's another piece of plywood on the bottom, and I'm going to be able to use that for a template for where I want it to sit and building the support, which is just an extra. So I'm already impressed with the packing because they have this actual, like, kind of plywood thing here. And this really nice cushioning. So not only a fridge, but the freezer is completely separate, which is one of the reasons I chose it, because then, you're not losing cold and energy out of the freezer, which obviously takes more energy than the fridge pot. Look at that. That's just my styrofoam that fell. Look at that beauty. All right, and that's what I'm looking for, books. So I'll get the books out and I'll do a little studying. There, it's good. Door pockets, one drawer at the bottom, adjustable shelves. There's my thermostat. I'm super excited. Huh. This tells me it might even have a light. So this is cute in with the manuals, right? I get one little ice tray. There's an egg tray for the door, right? And what do we got here? Probably an ice scraper and this other little thing. Not sure what that's for yet. So I am making little micro adjustments right now to how this sets. But here she is. That's my fridge, and that's where it fits. I gotta put a little buffer cushion right there, just a speck, and the this is weird because it's a mirror image and looks odd to me. The solar's hooked up. I haven't plugged it in yet because I want to let it settle. It's been upright, but it's been moved around, of course, in the last hour or so, and I want to let it settle before I plug it in and start using my actual full-size freezer. Not full-size, but, you know, separate compartment, real freezer. And look at the size of this. Look at all my drawers, all my shelves, and no more cooler for this bus mama. Painter's tape is so good for so many more things than painting, like holding something in place while the glue dries. Like, I don't even really call it painter's tape anymore. I just call it blue tape. And I love it. Once this bumper is set and dried, I put it on with Loctite. Hopefully that holds. And when I set that fridge against it, it's just about perfectly level. So I have protection as well as just an ideal spacing. So excited. This will be my safety situation for driving. There are riv nuts in there that eye bolts screw directly into. One is back there. You can't see it, but it's behind. One up on this side and two on that wall. And she ain't fancy, but she's all me. All right, here she goes. I'm at 100% to start, which is good. It's a sunny day, and I'm plugging her in. Listen now. You hear that? And you hear how quiet it is? I still have her strapped because I did this just to see how it would work. I'm going to unstrap it. I'm going to put some ice packs in so I'm not just running an empty fridge and kicking right out. She runs at 37 watts. I am excited. And it's currently 50 degrees in the bus. I'm setting the fridge at 5. 7 is for highest. So I'll set this guy in the middle. I'll set that at 5. And I will go get my other one to put in the freezer. And aside from that, the time is 10:04, so I'll check back on this later. I will admit, I'm a little concerned about things not going according to plan, but so right now, this is 0 degrees, because the motor's not running, or 0 watts rather. So it's cycled off, which tells me what, it's already completely cooled? Let's find out. Freezer is at, yeah, 50, so not completely cooled. And the fridge is at lower than the freezer. Maybe the temperature runs in here. Why would this be at 40? Oh, that's the thermometer that I think doesn't go below 50. Oh my God, there's a little tiny fly. Gnat. What I remember, I had one of the thermometers in outside, and I think it said that, and it was clearly, it was like definitely freezing out, and this thing might be broken. I bought these for very short money, and there was 6 of them in the pack, so they're not really high quality. So, it's been 54 minutes since I turned this on, and I'm thinking that thermometer, yeah, see, that's dropping already. That thermometer's broken. It only works 50 and up, which is kind of funny. And who knows how accurate it is or isn't at that, because look, it's already up to 60 out here. So somehow this one goes to 50 and then gets stuck. I'm just going to put it back in here. Still only at 42 though, so why should it be cycled off? Because the thermometer runs out of the fridge. There's something else going on. That's plenty frozen right there. See what happens if I just turn it up to 7. They say to run it as 7. Why would you be able to turn it all the way down to... Why would 7 be the highest number? Oh, 65 watts. That's a lot. It's only pulling 40. 47 or 46 the other day. Maybe because it just kicked over, or maybe because I have it turned on high. $64. I was much happier when I thought this was pulling 46. When this drops back down to 50, I'm going to smack it a couple of times and see if it breaks loose of whatever's making it not read right. I like to get a regular mercury kind where you can see it, then you know it's working. Eek. 75. Okay, I've been gone for about 3.5 hours. Let's see where I'm at. Oh, I'm drawing 60 watts and I'm still at 99%. 60 watts going out, 64 coming in at 2:30 in the afternoon. Not bad. Let's look at her temperature check. Oh, I put them in the freezer, didn't I? I put them in the freezer. Oh, 10, totally frozen. Oh, and that one's gone down to 30, so we know that's not right. I do not need my freezer to be at 10 at all. So I can probably... I'm just going to check where that's at, and I'll probably put that to 6. Alright, so set up at 7. I was getting my freezer at just about 32. I mean my refrigerator. That's colder than I need it to be. So let's go to 6. I'm going to run it at 6 and see what happens. Keep that there. And start putting my groceries in. Yay! after I have a coffee, or while I have a coffee, with my nice cold cream. Okay, here she goes. So what's not in here is apples, which I wouldn't put in there anyway, potatoes, garlic. Honestly, the oranges, lemons don't necessarily need to be in there, but I have 2 lemons already on the shelf. And breads don't have to be in here, but sometimes in Florida they do. And these things, that's pretty big. I'll be eating that tonight. I got lettuce, or not lettuce, celery, carrot, parsnips, my avocado staying cold, my tomatoes. I say, don't always put my breads, but honestly, a lot of things mold quickly in Florida. And butter and cheese, right? See the Cracker Barrel back there? My Parmesan, a couple of drinks for chilling, a couple of juices. Get my eggs. I got this huge thing of bacon, which I'm going to package into small bits that'll go in the freezer because it's more for flavor than for eating. But there she is, and I tried to be conservative shopping. I try to be careful and not get just so out of control. And it looks like I hit it just right. Wouldn't you say so? I would say so. I think it's just right. And I have my freezer packs in here because a full freezer uses less energy. And I bought this huge bag. It was a good deal for the 3-pound bag of mixed berry. So I might have some smoothies. And there she is. Now opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. Yeah, because I've had it open. I'm pushing 40. So I gotta set it 6 and I'll check it again a little later. Right now drawing 71 watts, and I have 70 coming in on the solar panel. Sweet. As long as it runs all night without trouble, then there shouldn't be any issues. That's blurry, isn't it? So, as long as it runs, I don't know that my battery pack will fill up every single day, so I'll be checking first thing in the morning to see, you know, how much we use between sunset and sunrise. So today, I pushed this down to 5. I still have about 38 degrees inside. The only meat I have in there is bacon. So I'm happy with that temperature. And even though it was only sunny part of the day, I am at full 100%, drawing less than 60 watts. Oh, I am in good shape. All right, so my second day of my new fridge is a very overcast, rainy day all day. And so since it got dark last night till now, I am still at 65%. And I could just play it out, but I've brought this in. I'm thinking about switching over to this just to test the backup, and I'll run this till it runs empty, because then I can plug this in at the lodge because I'm still here, and then I'll switch back to this one. And I have all these adapters in case it's not the right size. Yeah, all right, so I don't need the adapter. And it's not turning on because it just doesn't need to right now. The motor wasn't running, but this one doesn't show voltage it pulls. But I am at, is that 3 or 4? Don't have my glasses on. I'm at 3 bars. And I'm just going to see how long this runs at 3 bars. Right now, all right, it's just about 10 o'clock. Let's see how long the 3 bars last, which is half full. Here's a little bonus news on my refrigerator. It's been cloudy all day. And I think, what did I have, 65 this morning? And now I have 75. So even though it's been cloudy all day, I have gained power in my battery pack. That's wicked good news. Okay, cloudy most of the day yesterday. Still very overcast today. And still at 44%. So I'm in pretty good shape. I'm glad really that I'm getting to test out how it works with some cloud cover, but I do hope the sun comes out today. The sun is breaking out. I have good wattage, good percentage, and I think it's supposed to be sunny the rest of the day. Good stuff. Okay, so my battery was getting a little low because I had a lot of cloudy days, so I turned it off about 3 o'clock. And whatever, in the middle of the night, and after 6+ hours, it is still at 40 degrees and basically lost no temperature at all. And according to the weather report, it was about 60 degrees out last night. Probably make it 60 plus, 63 or whatever in the bus. So awesome. Definitely holds temperature pretty well, even when it's off. And the freezer also still totally frozen. And finally, just going to give you a little inside view, since there's very little of that in all my update videos. So I have this sitting up. This is about 8 or 9 inches off the floor. And then the fridge is basically just about 2 inches shorter than myself. Perfect height. The freezer, look at the size, okay? It's a 3-pound bag of fruit, and I just have ice packs in here because a full unit uses less energy than an empty one, if you didn't already know that. I'm sure most people do. So just look at the size of this fridge, and look how nicely that closes. Here's the handle, as it were, for the bottom, the actual fridge. You can see the space that I have. I got my Parmesan. So, I mean, not huge, obviously. The door, Coke bottle on the door, small mayonnaise. One good feature is where this orange juice container is. Whoop, show you this. See this indent? So there's this one space where it's indented so that you could put a half-gallon jug. All right, let's add a little more fridge information. Today is the first day I drove with the fridge, and my straps worked out really nicely. Everything is snug, and I'm gonna open it up and see what the inside looks like. All right, here goes. Oh, well, that didn't sound good. What is all falling out here? Hopefully not glass. No, lemon. Oh, just the lemons. All right. Oh, I didn't completely unattach that. I just loosened it. Okay. Well, other than the lemons, taking a little ride, everything seems pretty much in its place. No. 2 glass bottles down here. Slid a little bit, but fine. This, which is too tall, has been in there and not leaking, which is nice. And the temperature is steady. So driving hasn't affected that at all. I notice I've had to turn it up a little bit to keep it at 40. I'm up at 5 now instead of 4.5, but that's because it's no longer cold outside. So, I guess I'll have a nice cold ginger beer and maybe some chips and salsa. Oh, and if I'm gonna have that, I'll get my cheese as well. Oh, Artemis is back. Yeah, nice to have a cold soda and some cheese. And I'm not even going outside for the snack tonight. Did you have a good walk? Did you do your business, Miss Stinky? Sideline, nothing to do with the fridge, but are you gonna eat? Yeah? Alright. Okay. Brett dropped by. See me videoing. So, you have this nice big drawer. Well, not huge. Again, the whole thing is 6 cubic feet. So, the fridge part alone is bigger than most mini fridges by quite a bit. And then there's the freezer too. You can see what I have in here. That's like a 3-pound thing too. Right, here we are at 40 degrees, even though I had it turned